That was a great presentation you made in there.
Do you know, I put together that entire project, including the presentation slides, just this morning.
Had your whole department working on it, huh?
No, I used my new Lisa personal computer.
A personal computer did all of that?
That's right.
Incredible.
The Lisa computer is incredible. In just a few moments, it helped me adjust a schedule chart. Update an entire budget. Write a memo, which included part of the budget. Develop some graphics.
Next up, the entree for today. We want to give you a sneak peek at where we're going with Mac OS X. And, as you know, we've had 7 major releases of Mac OS X in the last decade. I don't think anyone can match that track record. And we've been improving it with every major release, and we're really happy with Snow Leopard. But we know how to take it even further. And so today, we are going to give you a preview of the 8th major version of Mac OS X, and we call it Lion. Mac OS X Lion. Now, what is the big idea? What is the philosophy behind Mac OS X Lion? Well, that's where Back to the Mac comes from. What we've done is we've started with Mac OS X, and we created from it a version called iOS, which we used in the iPhone. And we invented some new things, and we've perfected it over the last several years, and it's now used in the iPad as well. Well, what we like to do is we're inspired by some of those innovations in the iPad and the iPhone. We'd like to bring them back to the Mac. And so that's what Lion's about. Mac OS X meets the iPad. There's a lot of innovation in Mac OS X, user features and a lot underneath the hood, but at a high level, these are going to be some of the most exciting things. And we haven't got time.
This is going to YouTube. Yeah. Going to YouTube. And here is Woodsy TV. Here is Woodsy TV. And I'm going to show you it can play at full screen without any problems whatsoever. Let's look at this one. This is running.
What you do, you mix up some of this clag. Mix up clag and paper dust and toner and make a big wacky mess inside the box. What inside the box?
Now here is maps. Here's maps. And this will show you all over Melbourne. Now this is the map. This is the map of part of the Metropolitan Ring Road. And it goes all over around like a route. And it's Melbourne there. And that is the Ring Road. And I am from about around here. And I travel down here, all the way down to there to go to church. Now one time I travelled from around here, around here, almost there, around here. This is around I went to church. So what I did is I travelled all the way from around here, South Marine, and I travelled from there, from Sunbury, all the way down here to Gargi. Travelled about 68. This is around 68 kilometre drive from Mill Park, which is where the church is. Now, what I did after that, going after to Gargi, I went down to Lurdale, Millbark, to pick up. What's going on here? Must be some sort of glitch. So what happened was, I travelled all the way from there back to Reservoir and then back to Sunbury again. And all up, it was 188 kilometre trip. And now the machine's locked up. And now the machine on YouTube has decided to lock itself up now. Now what do I do when the machine's not responding very well? Of course, I hold down the power button and restart it. And let's see in now this blooper here that I can actually get the machine restarted again. That was a MacBook crash. That was the MacBook crashing right in front of you on YouTube. Don't know why it did that for, but it's probably just gone funny. Here we are with maps reopened. Now what I'll do, if I want to force quit something, I'll just click on here and force quit. Force quit that too. Now here we go. Now I'm in Sunbury here. Down there, around here somewhere is the church. And now I live around here. I live around in Sunbury there. And I went down to the church somewhere along here where the mouse cursor is. Now what I did is I went all the way up to here, which was a 68, nearly a 70 kilometre, nearly a 60 kilometre drive. Nearly 60 kilometre drive from a place called Tugagi. And it is like a very, very nice, extremely nice spot in Victoria. Very nice spot in Victoria indeed. Very nice spot in Victoria indeed. So, there's Tugagi there. I went along the road from along here to King Lake. Now you go down to here is around here, almost along here. Almost along here is where the church is. That's where the church is, in Plenty Road, in Mill Park, and to get along there, I firstly went to Whittlesea. Then I did a long drive along here, past King Lake. Zoom in a bit. Along this road here to Hillsville King Lake Road, and then I ran across there to Tugagi when I had lunch with some church friends. And then after that, I ran along here to the Melbourne Highway. And this took me along here, right back along here, keep going to Mirrabbark in Victoria, right? Okay. Then I went from there. Then I went back onto from here back to Sunbury, and then I went then I went on the Eastern Freeway, back along here to Bulleen Road, back to Banksia Street, and onto Bell Street, back to Reservoir. Now how I got there, now that's how I came home. And that's how I usually go from part of the city. I usually go along here. How I get there, if I was going there directly, Market directly, I'd go onto the ring road from Sunbury, down past Watsonia, and down to Hollyberg. Then I go down to Bulleen Road, and it takes me down to the Eastern. That's what I did. But on the way back, I went up to Reservoir, and I went to the petrol station, to BP petrol station to go home. Then I went back, after that I went onto the freeway again, here at Dalton Road, which is in Thomastown. And then, from there, I usually go home, I went on the ring road, travel along here like that, back to Sunbury. And then I went back onto the, then I went onto the Tulla, then I went onto the Tulla freeway at this interchange here. This will take me down, this will then take me along here, back to the, that will take, that interchange will switch me onto the, switch me from the Metropolitan Ring Road down to Tulla Freeway. And this will then take me along from Tulla Freeway, then up to Buller, and back to Sunbury, where I reside. So that was a very like any other job. Anyhow, thanks for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Print job, digitally to the printer like any other job. Anyhow, thanks for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Woodsy TV. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.